Welcome back to K-pop and Juice, Samuel, your daily squeeze of the juiciest K-entertainment stories, where every glance, every quote, and every rumor gets peeled back to reveal what might really be going on behind the spotlight. Today's story has fans whispering, debating, replaying interviews, and dissecting every syllable spoken by one of Korea's most admired actresses. What began as a thoughtful comment in a recent appearance has spiraled into a full-blown online mystery. Did she reveal something personal without naming names? Was she speaking generally about life and work? Or were her words secretly about someone very specific? And most importantly, why do so many people believe those hidden concerns were directed at Cha Eun-woo? The center of the storm is Moon Ga-young, an actress known not only for her talent, but also for her articulate, thoughtful way of speaking. Unlike celebrities who rely on vague sound bites, she often delivers nuanced reflections on career, pressure, and personal growth. That depth is exactly why her recent remarks sparked such intense speculation. During a conversation about the emotional cost of fame, she spoke about watching someone close struggle silently and feeling helpless because people only see the perfect image. Those lines alone might not have caused chaos, except for one detail. She never identified who she was talking about. Within minutes, fans began connecting dots. Social media detectives recalled her past collaborations, friendships, and public interactions. Among all possibilities, one name surfaced repeatedly: Cha Eun-woo. The two worked together in the hugely popular drama True Beauty, where their chemistry was so convincing that viewers struggled to separate fiction from reality. Even years after the show ended, clips of their behind-the-scenes moments continue to circulate, fueling the perception that they share a uniquely warm bond. Supporters pointed out that during promotions for the drama, she often praised his professionalism and kindness, while he spoke respectfully about her intelligence and dedication. Nothing overtly romantic was ever confirmed, yet the mutual admiration felt genuine. For many fans, that history made her mysterious comments feel less abstract and more personal. Could she have been reflecting on someone she watched endure intense pressure firsthand? Another factor amplifying the speculation is timing. Reports about Eun-woo's packed schedule, public scrutiny, and recent controversies have kept him in headlines. When an actress who once worked closely with him speaks about silent suffering behind a flawless image, the narrative almost writes itself. Online discussions quickly framed her remarks as an indirect expression of concern, a way of speaking honestly without violating privacy. However, not everyone agrees with that interpretation. Some observers argue that her comments likely refer to broader experiences within the entertainment industry. South Korea's celebrity culture often demands perfection while leaving little room for vulnerability. Idols and actors juggle filming schedules, brand obligations, public appearances, and constant evaluation by audiences. Under such conditions, witnessing colleagues struggle is almost inevitable. From this perspective, her words could apply to many people she has encountered throughout her career, not just one individual. Still, the emotional tone of her statement keeps the speculation alive. She did not speak as a detached observer, but as someone personally affected. She mentioned feeling frustrated by her inability to help and wishing that the person would allow themselves to be imperfect. That phrasing suggests closeness, not necessarily romantic, but meaningful enough to leave an impression. Fans sensitive to subtext interpreted this as evidence of a deeper connection. The fascination also reflects the enduring impact of on-screen pairings. When actors portray a beloved couple, audiences often project those dynamics into real life. In the case of True Beauty, the character's relationship arc, filled with tenderness, misunderstandings, and emotional support, created a powerful template. Viewers who were emotionally invested in that story naturally look for echoes of it in real-world interactions between the actors. Thus, a single ambiguous quote can reignite dormant shipping communities and speculative narratives. Meanwhile, supporters of Moon Ga-young emphasize her autonomy and depth as an individual artist. They caution against reducing her words to gossip about a male co-star. Many fans admire her for addressing serious topics such as self-esteem, identity, and societal expectations. They argue that focusing solely on whom she might be referring to misses the broader message she was conveying about empathy, and the hidden struggles people face. Interestingly, her silence after the speculation erupted has only intensified curiosity. She has neither confirmed nor denied any interpretation, choosing instead to continue her professional activities without comment. In the world of celebrity culture, silence can function as a blank canvas onto which audiences project their assumptions. Some interpret it as discretion, others see it as tacit acknowledgement. In reality, it may simply be a decision not to feed rumors. Another layer to this story is the public's fascination with emotional authenticity. In an era where celebrities are often perceived as carefully managed brands, glimpses of genuine concern or vulnerability feel rare and precious. When someone speaks from the heart, even indirectly, people lean in, hoping to understand the human story behind the polished exterior. Moon Ga-young's remarks resonated because they sounded sincere rather than scripted. There is also a cultural dimension worth considering. In many East Asian contexts, indirect communication is common, especially when discussing sensitive topics. Speaking in general terms can be a way to express feelings while preserving respect and privacy. If her comments were indeed about a specific person, the lack of explicit naming could reflect consideration rather than secrecy. Conversely, if they were not about anyone in particular, the indirect style still aligns with cultural norms, emphasizing discretion. As the conversation spreads globally, interpretations multiply. International fans may read her words through different cultural lenses, sometimes amplifying romantic speculation because such narratives are familiar in entertainment media worldwide. Meanwhile, local audiences might focus more on the themes of mental health and professional pressure. The same statement thus generates multiple parallel discussions depending on context. Some commentators suggest that the real story is not who she meant, but why people are so eager to assign a name. The impulse reveals a desire for narrative closure, a tendency to transform ambiguous emotions into concrete relationships. Humans are storytellers by nature. We prefer specific characters over abstract concerns. Attaching her words to Cha Eun-woo provides a clear storyline, complete with past collaboration, perceived chemistry, and recent headlines. Others take a more compassionate view, interpreting the speculation as evidence of how deeply fans care about both individuals. Rather than idle gossip, they see it as collective concern expressed through the language of fandom. If people believe she was worried about him, it is partly because they themselves are worried. In that sense, the rumor becomes a vessel for shared anxiety about the well-being of beloved public figures. Of course, there is also the possibility that her comments were inspired by someone entirely outside the entertainment sphere, a friend, family member, or acquaintance. Celebrities lead multifaceted lives, yet public discourse often confines them to professional relationships visible on screen. This narrow focus can obscure the reality that their emotional experiences extend beyond what audiences can observe. Regardless of the true subject, the situation highlights the delicate balance between authenticity and privacy. Fans crave honest insights into celebrities' lives, but those insights can inadvertently spark invasive speculation. Every sincere remark carries the risk of being dissected beyond its intended scope. For artists who value openness, navigating this terrain can be challenging. Meanwhile, the bond between Moon Ga-young and her supporters appears stronger than ever. Many fans praised her compassion, interpreting her words as proof of her emotional intelligence. They expressed admiration for her willingness to acknowledge suffering.